back to my channel. Today I have a huge Bath & Body Works Halloween and fall haul. As you guys may know, a couple of weeks ago, Bath & Body Works finally dropped their Halloween collection for the year, as well as the first part of their fall collection, and then followed that up with the $12.95 3-wick sale, which you know I had to indulge in. So I did pick up 9 Halloween and fall candles and some of the Halloween collection. I thought that this video would be a fun little switch up from the content that I've been putting out recently, as it's been a while since I've done a video that's strictly a haul. So I'm pretty excited to jump into everything. So let's go ahead and get into everything that I have to share with you guys today. All right, so let's start off with Halloween here, since I do have some thoughts on their collection this year. Overall, I actually really enjoy Bath & Body Works Halloween collection this year. At least I enjoy a lot more than last year's offerings. Last year's vibe just wasn't what I was looking for in Halloween. I did kind of vibe with the spooky castle aspect, but a lot of their decor pieces just really did not grab me, and I ended up not really purchasing anything last year. This year was a little bit more my speed, and I think that they had a ton of really cute pedestals. Specifically, I almost got the black jack-o'-lantern, the black and purple like crystal one. I really like that aesthetic of the black jack-o'-lantern that lights up, but I was a little bit iffy on like the purple crystal aspect. I didn't really understand what exactly it was going for, and I would have rather the purple had been like a green or an orange. So I didn't end up going home with that one, but I did end up going with my favorite pedestal of the year, and that is the dancing skeleton. This thing is actually so cute. I'm really surprised by how much I absolutely love this piece, because when I saw the first little like sneak peeks of it, when it was kind of like leaking on like the Bath & Body Works Reddit, seeing it in pictures, I kind of was like not messing with it. It kind of looked a little cheap to me, but once I saw it in person, I just absolutely fell in love with it. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be. It's like the perfect size for a 3-wick pedestal, in my opinion. I really love like the bronzy little trees on here. These little gravestones are a nice touch as well, but what really hooked me was the skeleton and skulls at the bottom, because they do in fact glow in the dark, and I am such a sucker for like glow in the dark stuff. It just really has like a nostalgic, cool, creepy vibe, and this thing was insanely reactive to light. I have a couple of pictures of it here, and this is how it looks in the dark. It's got such a cool little like goosebumps aesthetic. I absolutely love it, and I know it's called like dancing skeleton or whatever, like he's supposed to be dancing, but to me it more so reads like he's scaring someone, and I really like that too. It's so cute and fun and whimsical. I'm usually the more scary Halloween type guy, but I am a sucker for some of the fun Halloween stuff too, and this thing just fires on all cylinders for me. It also feels very heavy duty. There is a nice weight to it. It is very sturdy when it is just sitting on flat, even ground. The only gripe that I have about this thing is the damn glitter base. I don't know why they needed to add glitter to this. Like, it does add like a sparkly little effect, like maybe sparkly dirt or whatever, but it literally gets everywhere. I don't know if you can see it on my fingers, but if you just like barely graze this thing, there is so much glitter falling off. So not a fan of that at all, but it doesn't ruin it for me. I still overall really love this piece. Definitely my favorite of the year. So the only other Halloween piece that I got this year is this cute little Pocketback holder. It's got a skeleton on it in a little hearse. It's really cute and like intricate for being this small. And then it also lights up and makes sound. I just love it. I absolutely love this thing. It's so cute. And I got it with like my free Bath & Body Works item coupon for being a rewards member. So this one was absolutely worth it to me. So the only other Halloween pieces that I got this year was one of the Halloween candles in Vampire Blood. It's a classic Bath & Body Works fragrance. I absolutely love it. I got it in this candle, and I got the free like little lotion too. It's such an amazing scent. I really wanted to get that specialty lid version of Vampire Blood, since I absolutely love that candle topper that it comes with, and the whole design of the label and everything is just gorgeous to look at. But I settled for this packaging because those $40 candles weren't included in the sale for whatever reason. I actually think that this packaging is really cute too. too. Despite me absolutely despising the others in this line, particularly the pumpkin carving, I think that candle label is so bad. I don't know how that got to finished product. It looks like it is from the dollar store. Last year's packaging was so much better. The Ghoul Friend one is fine from what I remember. And then the Spooky Moontini one also kind of works for me, but I just did not care for that fragrance at all. It was just a basic sugary berry scent. It was pleasant, but like it's just not something that I would gravitate towards. So speaking of the $40 candle situation, I really like how Bath & Body Works continues to innovate and like make their packaging really special for Halloween. I think all of those special 3-wick candles are really gorgeous, but when you charge $40 for a Bath & Body Works 3-wick, and then double down on that by not allowing it to ever go on sale, or so they say. Apparently, the specialty 3-wicks are not supposed to go on sale at any point in the season. I highly doubt that because I doubt anybody who's really willing or excited to pay $40 for a 3-wick or $70 in the case of Everlasting Magic. That's a little bit out of my price range for what I want to spend on a Bath & Body Works candle. So unless those ones go on sale, I don't think I'm going to be picking up any of them, which is a bummer because I really love the Vampire Blood one and I enjoy Wicked Vanilla Woods as a scent. The candle itself I think is very pretty, but it's not something that like I need in my life. And then Candy Apple Cauldron, which is the brand new scent for this year. I think that packaging is a plus. The scent, on the other hand, I really don't know what to think about it. I did pick it up here in the little hand sanitizer, and I have been going back and forth on this scent ever since I smelled it. It's like a really fresh, bright, sour green apple with a little burst of citrus from the bergamot that's in there. It smells like a body care fragrance, and it's really not bad. Like, I do like it at a base level. It is just kind of like your basic green apple. I don't know what it is about it though. Some days I really like it, and then other days I think it's just okay. I really wonder how this would be in a candle format. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna find out because I don't really think that this scent is worth paying $37 for a 3-wick for. So yeah, overall for the Halloween collection this year, it is another little mixed bag. It's funny because last year was kind of the inverse of this year, as last year I really liked all of the 3-wick packaging, but didn't really like any of the decor pieces. And then this year, I don't really like the 3-wick packaging, but I think the decor pieces are really cool. So I feel like we're on our way to something a little bit more well-rounded in the future. But yeah, that is my thoughts on the Halloween collection for this year. So let's go ahead and finally get into what candles I purchased. So the first 2 candles that I have to show you guys are ones that are repurchases for me, and that is Pumpkin Bonfire and Radiant Red Maple. So Pumpkin Bonfire, I have already talked this candle to death on this channel in the past. It's one of my favorite Bath & Body Works candles, one of my favorite candles period of all time. It is just so good. It is fall in a jar, heavy clove, heavy pumpkin, just a little touch of smoke and fire. It is almost a perfect fragrance to me. I did burn this one already, and it performed just as good as it always does. Super, super strong, great thrower, throwing all the way down my hallway, down the stairs. It really is amazing. If you've never smelled it before, then get to a store and try it out. And then Radiant Red Maple finally returned again from last year. I guess it must have done well to warrant a return this year, although it is online exclusive. So I wonder if it does well again this year, if we'll see it in stores. So if you guys watched my fall candle videos last year, you would know that I had Radiant Red Maple for the first time in that specialty packaging for the limited edition release that they did in like September, I want to say. And when I got that candle, I was so excited to smell it because I knew it had a little cult following in the Bath & Body Works community. And when I smelled it, I fell in love with it as well. It's such an amazing smoky marshmallow and woody apple. It's really cozy and bright. It's an amazing fall fragrance, but when I went to go light it up, I found that the burn quality was absolutely terrible. The wicks were really shrimpy. They were getting the low flames. It wasn't very strong. It was having trouble pulling out even in a hurricane, which is really hard to do. So this year, I was really excited that they brought it back because I was very much hoping that they would improve the burn quality. And I did buy 2, so this one that I'm showing you here is not the one that I burned, because the other one that that I'm burning is currently burning downstairs, and this thing, strength-wise at least, is doing really well. It was filling up my living room downstairs, traveling upstairs. I can smell it in my hall right now. So strength-wise, doing really well, but burn-wise, again, it is kind of having those shrimpy wick. These are kind of like the thinner wicks on here, so that's almost to be expected. But it's funny that once again, this candle is kind of struggling wick-wise. I wonder if it's like the specific scent oils that are in this candle that just mess with the wicks. So that is a bit unfortunate, but fortunately it is performing at least a lot better than the last year's version. So hopefully this makes it to the next sale, because I will be picking up some backups again, or hopefully they bring it back again next year and it becomes another popular fall staple. All right, so everything else that I have to share with you guys today is brand new to me, and we'll start out first here with Pumpkin Cinnamon Bun. So Pumpkin Cinnamon Bun has scent notes of warm cinnamon roll, pumpkin spice, and vanilla frosting. That is actually really delicious. So I'm not sure if they're exactly like embellishing the pumpkin aspect of this candle, because to me it doesn't necessarily read as like pumpkin or pumpkin spice, but it does smell pretty accurate to a cinnamon roll to me, or at least the cinnamon roll frosting. There's not a lot of doughiness to this. There is like a slight bakery aspect, but it's way overpowered by that cream cheese frosting. It almost just smells like cinnamon spiced vanilla to me, but instead of vanilla, they put in cream cheese, and I'm really enjoying it. I love a good cinnamon bun, so this one is naturally just delicious. It gives all of the cozy fall vibes, and I can't wait to get to burning this one. So up next here, we have another gourmand, and that is Cherry Almond Shortbread. So the scent notes on Cherry Almond Shortbread are vanilla shortbread, candied almond, and cherry. This one I'm a little bit on the fence with. I did pick this one up for my dad. This isn't necessarily a scent that I would gravitate towards personally, but my dad really enjoyed it. You do get quite a bit of that candied almond in there. There's almost like an amaretto-like vibe happening in here. It's not boozy or anything, but that specific like taste of amaretto, because amaretto does have like that nutty almond-like taste to it, and it almost tastes like a cherry too. So mixing that almond in here with the cherry is definitely smelling very reminiscent, and it is sweet like that too. You do get a lot of the shortbread in here as well, although once again the cherry and the almond are overpowering it, but I can smell more of the bakery note in this one than in the pumpkin cinnamon bun. It is really pleasant, but also the cherry note in here kind of to me smells like the cherry Tootsie Pop. Like you almost get like a Tootsie Roll kind of chocolatey thing happening in here too, but maybe that's just my imagination talking. But yeah, overall it's not a terrible scent or anything, not one that I'm particularly loving. The cherry is a little bit too artificial for me, so I'm hoping on burn that doesn't become like burnt or overpowering, but we will see after I light this one. All right, next up we have yet another gourmand. Actually, after this candle, I have two more gourmands to show you. So I really should just admit to myself that I am a gourmand guy now. A lot of the gourmands this year have been really exciting to me, and I just can't help but like pick them up. But that is Mixed Berry Crumble. So the scent notes on Mixed Berry Crumble are freshly picked berries, buttery crumble topping, and cinnamon sugar. And this one is really good. I'm such a sucker for blueberry scents, and you're definitely getting a very nice blueberry out of this one, mixed with some raspberries, maybe some blackberries, and then you get that really nice buttery, crumbly, crunchy dough scent out of it, mixed with a little bit of powdered sugar sprinkled on the top, and just a hint of that cinnamon as well to give it a distinct fall vibe. It smells almost similar to like a berry cobbler or like a berry pie with like crumble on top of it instead of a pie dough. Really delicious. I think Bath & Body Works does some really amazing blueberry fall scents. Usually my go-to is blueberry maple pancakes, and I know people don't necessarily like that one because it gets too artificial for them, and sometimes it does for me too, but like it's a good artificial smell. It's like the fast food of fall candles to me, but this one is actually a really nice replacement because I don't think that that one's coming back this year, but honestly I can live with that because this one is absolutely delicious and refreshing, and I cannot wait to burn it. All right, up next here we have one that I'm really excited for, and that is Pumpkin S'mores. So the scent notes on Pumpkin S'mores are roasted marshmallow, melted chocolate, and pumpkin graham cracker. This one is so good. You mostly get that melted chocolate off top. It is like a sweet milk chocolate. Think your Hershey's bar. And then you get that toasted marshmallow. It does almost smell like there's a little bit of a smoky aspect to it. And not smoky in the way that like Marshmallow Fireside is. It's not like that smoky, but it does have like a golden toasty marshmallow aspect to it that I really love. And then you are getting that distinct graham cracker smell. Now they say it's pumpkin graham cracker, but I don't really smell pumpkin in this. Mostly where I think that pumpkin name is coming from is there's also a distinct like almost red hot cinnamon in here. It definitely leans a little bit more red hot than kitchen spice to me. So it almost gives it like a craft store vibe, but I actually really like that smell. So I actually don't mind it in this context. This one's really cozy and warm and delicious. And I'm so sad because I actually purchased this one for my dad too. So I personally won't be able to get to burn it, but I will be living vicariously through him, and hopefully it's a good performer, so I'll just be able to smell it throughout the house anyways. All right, second to last here, we have one that I've been really intrigued about for the past couple of years now. It's always caught my eye by its scent notes, but I've never tried it before because it's an online exclusive, and I don't really like placing orders online for Bath & Body Works, so I've just never had the chance to try it until this year, and that is Fall Farmhouse. So the scent notes on Fall Farmhouse are spiced pumpkin, forest pine branch, and fresh fall air. I don't know. I have no idea what I think of this one, if I could be completely honest with you. From the scent notes, like those are straight up my alley. That spiced pumpkin, fresh pine, and then fresh air. In concept, I love this one. In execution, I don't know if I like it. This thing is really, really pine heavy, and like it does smell authentic to pine, but it almost smells too authentic. And it does kind of cross the line into like smelling like bathroom pine cleaner, like Pine Sol. But that fresh fall air kind of like makes it feel outdoorsy and makes it feel maybe a little bit more authentically pine. It is kind of like astringent to my nose though. It's very strong. And you do just get like a hint of a pumpkin in here. It's funny because when I first got this one out of the package and smelled it for the first time, I could distinctly smell the spiced pumpkin, but now I really can't. I just can only smell that pine and fresh air. It is a little bit like headache inducing to me. It is very, very strong on cold. So yeah, overall, I'm kind of a little bit disappointed with this one on cold. I was expecting to like it a lot more than I actually do, but I'm really interested to light this one up and see how it develops. So I'm holding out hope that I'm going to like it a bit more on burn, but as of right now, I'm not exactly digging it. So the last candle that I have to show you guys today, I finally caved and got the Stranger Things collection. At the $30 price point, I wasn't really into it. I felt like all of the scents were a little safe for the Stranger Things brand, and it didn't really pull me in. There were two that I was kind of interested in, but I was waiting for a good sale to pick them up, and so I did with Argyle's Pineapple Pizza. So this was the one that immediately caught my eye when they revealed the Stranger Things collection. With a scent like pineapple pizza that's so out there and weird and unique that I just had to know what this thing smelled like. But unfortunately for me, they didn't sell these Stranger Things at my store. The closest one that had them was like 45 minutes away, and I didn't really want to drive all that way out to smell them. So I did get Argyle's Pineapple Pizza, and I also got the 11's Waffle one. So I'll mention the 11's Waffle one here before we talk about this one, because it did arrive to me absolutely shattered, which I was so bummed about because it sold out during this sale, so they couldn't send me a replacement of it. But it was a good, decent gourmand scent. It was just kind of your basic like golden waffle with maple syrup. It did smell pleasant, but I wasn't like too into the scent or anything. So Argyle's Pineapple Pizza, the scent notes are baked pizza dough, juicy pineapple, and fresh basil. I do not like this scent at all. That basil is so strong in here, and the pineapple smells so artificial. I remember back in the day, I had these like scented like gel pens. I remember getting them at Michael's. You could like draw with them, and they were like this thick jelly-like paint, and they were scented. And I remember that one of them had a distinct pineapple scent, and the pineapple scent in this candle is like the exact same. And you do get like the pizza dough in here, but it's too savory for me. Like I do not like it. It is so strong and herbal, but then it has like this artificial sweetness that's supposed to cut it, but it just makes it smell even stranger, which honestly, it's Stranger Things candle, so like good for them, they did it. But yeah, as a candle, I don't think that I'm ever going to light this one, but I do love it as a collector's piece. I love Stranger Things, and Stranger Things 4 is my second favorite season, so I love that it is the Argyle's pizza, and the packaging is really nice. So I'm glad I ended up getting it for the collector's aspect of it. But yeah, as a scent itself, I'm just not digging it at all. So that is all I have for you guys today. Let me know if you guys picked up any of the brand new fall scents from Bath & Body Works, if you got any of their Halloween stuff, or if you even tried the Stranger Things collection, because I always love hearing what you guys have to say. Overall, I think that the Halloween collection this year is pretty solid, and their fall offerings are always really good. So I'm very happy with the scents that I got. Remember to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more candle content, because you know I have more on the way very soon. Until the next one, I'll see you guys later. Bye.